Hi, it's Lisa Cuneo and welcome to my scrapbook table. I have a new die cutting machine. I found it for half price on Facebook Marketplace, so my husband and I drove up there this evening so that I could pick it up. It was brand new in the box. Everything's still sealed up, and I am just now opening it, taking out all the plates that come with it. My Big Shot from Stampin' Up! That I have had for at least 14 years, maybe more, has finally quit cutting nicely, and it is sounding terrible when I wind things through it, and so I decided it was time to replace it. And I had watched some videos about the Gemini Jr, and that's what I decided to go with. And I remembered one from Jennifer McGuire about how she uses a different cutting sandwich, so I found that one, and that's what I'm going to do. So the recommended cutting sandwich is the clear cutting plate, your paper, your die, your magnetic shim, your plastic shim, and your other clear cutting plate, and then you flip. But that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow Jennifer McGuire's advice because she has never steered me wrong yet. And she says the magnetic shim and cutting plate don't hold up well over time, so this is what she does instead. As your magnetic shim goes through the machine over and over and over again, all the pressure tends to make it flatten and squish a little bit and actually get bigger over time. So the first thing I'm going to do is trim off a little bit from all four sides of this magnetic shim. And my Tim Holtz trimmer does this just fine. So I do all four sides. Here's the last one. Okay. So now you're going to take that clear cutting plate and the magnetic shim, and using some clear packing tape, going to tape those together. I went and found my clear packing tape. And just press it on there. Well, try not to get any bubbles in it. Press it down well, and there you go. Do that on all four sides. I had my Big Shot for so long it was kind of hard to let it go. We've done a lot together. I used to do Stampin' Up! Classes at my house in the evening, and people would come and use it too. I've had friends over, family over, and we've used it. So I've done a ton of die cutting with that, and it certainly served me well for a long, long time. Once that's done, you take the plastic shim and do the same thing. And so now that magnetic shim is going to be sandwiched between the clear cutting plate and this plastic shim. And besides making these hold up better over time, I just think it'll be so much easier to grab this one single piece each time I'm ready to make a cut, instead of layering up all three of them. So I'm close to being done here. Last piece. Okay. And I am ready to make my first cut. So you have your clear cutting plates, piece of paper, your die, and then this DIY plate. And she said it actually doesn't matter which side goes up. It works fine both ways. And here's the first cut through my Gemini Jr. No work whatsoever, just slide it in. It goes through. Pull it out the other side. And here it is. Cut nicely. And I realized as I was editing this video that I never found the little heart from the inside of that. I bet it's still stuck in the die, which went back in my drawer. Then I wanted to try this more intricate one, so I flipped that cutting plate over, which is recommended. Help with warping. This is a Tim Holtz tree die that has a lot of little tiny cuts. So I send that through. And here it is. Cut so nicely. I'm going to put it on a lighter sheet of paper there so you can see it. And there we go. So that's the new toy I have in my scrap room. It fits right on the little table where I have my die cutting things set up. And I think I'm going to be happy with it. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining me. Bye.